First up this week, big news in the world of rock and roll. Paul McCartney has thrown his legendary support behind the late and great Joe Cocker for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 2025. Yes, that's right. In a heartfelt letter addressed to the Rock Hall's voting panel, McCartney praised Cocker as a great man and a fine singer with a unique style that produced fantastic performances. And he specifically highlighted Cocker's imaginative version of the Beatles with A Little Help from My Friends, produced by Denny Cordell. McCartney believes that while Cocker might not have actively lobbied for the honour, he would be extremely happy and grateful to be recognised among rock's elite. The letter, dated February 2025 this year, was written on McCartney's personal stationery and signed simply Paul. Joe Cocker, who passed away in 2014, is a first-time nominee this year, and he's in stellar company, competing alongside artists like Bad Company, the Black Crowes, Mariah Carey, and the White Stripes. The inductees are chosen by a voting panel of over 1,000 artists, historians and music industry professionals, along with a fan vote. And as of right now, Fish is leading that fan vote. Around half of the nominees will be inducted, with the final class of 2025 being announced in late April. McCartney is no stranger to the Rock Hall himself. He was inducted with the Beatles back in 1988, and again as a solo artist in 1999, and he's also previously supported other artists' bids for induction, including Foreigner in 2024.
Carl Dean, husband of country music legend Dolly Parton, has passed away at the age of 82. The news of Dean's death on Monday was shared through Parton's official Instagram account, where she expressed her deep love and gratitude for their nearly 60 years together. Dean, a Nashville businessman, and Parton met outside a laundromat in Nashville when Parton was just 18, fresh in town to kickstart her music career. They married on May 30th, 1966, in Ringgold, Georgia, and renewed their vows on their 50th anniversary in 2016. Despite being married to one of the most famous voices in country music, Dean preferred a life away from the limelight, attending only one of Parton's performances in their many years together. At times, his reclusive nature even sparked rumours that he didn't exist, rumours Parton had to dispel. Parton recently reflected on their relationship, attributing its success to mutual love, respect, and a shared sense of humour. She emphasised their ability to diffuse tension with laughter and avoid prolonged arguments. In her statement, Parton requested privacy for her family during this difficult time. The post has since been flooded with condolences from fans and celebrities alike, including Lainey Wilson, Diplo, Andy Cohen, and The Head and the Heart. While the cause of Dean's death remains undisclosed, his memory will undoubtedly live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him.
Today we're diving into the latest and greatest from the Billboard charts. We've got Rosé, Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga making waves and breaking records. Let's get into it. First up, Rosé and Bruno Mars' epic collaboration APT has just scored its 16th week at number 1 on the Billboard Global Excluded US chart. This track first topped the list back in November and has been dominating ever since, with 88.8 million streams and 8,000 sold outside the US last week. It's clear that this song isn't going anywhere. Next, let's talk about Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars' powerhouse duet, Die With A Smile. This song has just hit a major milestone, topping the Billboard Global 200 chart for a remarkable 10 weeks. Although it's dipped to number 2 on the Global Excluded US chart, it's still holding strong with 119.3 million streams and 8,000 sold worldwide. Fun fact, it's now one of only 6 songs to have spent at least 10 weeks at number 1 on the Global 200. Now, let's break down the charts. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us is steady at number 3, while his collab with SCA, Luther, holds at number 4 on the Global Excluded US chart. And let's not forget Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather, which remains at number 5 after its 3-week reign last August. On the Global 200, APT by Rosé and Bruno Mars climbs to number 2, following its 12-week run at the top beginning last October. Luther holds its number 3 spot, and Not Like Us drops to number 4 after 4 weeks at number 1 last May. Birds of a Feather stays at number 5, maintaining its position after its own 3-week stint at the top. These charts, which started in September 2020, rank songs based on streaming and sales from over 200 territories worldwide. The Global 200 includes data from everywhere, while the Global Excluded US chart excludes the US. These rankings use a weighted formula that considers both subscription and ad-supported streams, as well as download sales from digital music retailers around the globe. So there you have it, folks. Rosé, Bruno Mars, and Lady Gaga are absolutely crushing it on the charts right now. Be sure to keep an ear out for these hits and more as they continue to make music history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on your favourite artists.
Lisa from Blackpink almost didn't make the cut because of a little audition blunder. In a recent chat with Wall Street Journal magazine, Lisa took us down memory lane to her Blackpink audition. Get this, she chose Rihanna's 2008 hit, Take a Bow, but things didn't go as planned. She was so nervous that she completely messed up the lyrics. She even laughed about it, saying the lyrics were all over the place. It was not right. So how did she land a spot in one of the biggest K-pop groups despite this hiccup? Lisa admitted she's still unsure. She thinks maybe she stood out because the mistake made her memorable. I think maybe I was so unique, or I did something wrong, so they were like, "Oh, I remember this girl. She sang wrong lyrics," she said, laughing. But don't let this little mishap fool you. Lisa is a massive Rihanna fan. Rihanna's swag, style, music, and stage presence are her biggest inspirations. Her favourite Riri performance, Bitch Better Have My Money at the 2015 iHeartRadio Awards. She was totally blown away by Rihanna's cool entrance from a helicopter. Lisa's interview wasn't just about her audition woes. It coincides with the release of her debut solo album, Alter Ego. It features hits like Rockstar, New Woman with Rosalia, Moonlit Floor, Kiss Me, and Born Again with Doja Cat and Raya. She even performed a medley of James Bond songs at the 2025 Oscars. And for all you blinks out there, exciting news. Blackpink is gearing up for a global tour later this year. Their first since the 2022-23 Born Pink World Tour. Lisa's journey from trainee to superstar wasn't easy, but she never gave up, even when she could barely see a future. When you don't see the future, your future is black, it's blank, you're not able to visualize it, she reflected. What an inspiration. So next time you're feeling down about a mistake, remember Lisa's story. Sometimes it's our quirks and blunders that make us unforgettable.
Now thanks to Aria, it's time to check out the Australian Top 20 this week. Now it's time to find out who's topping the US and UK charts this week.